Yo, what is happening, YouTubers? It's your boy back at it again with another WWE update. And this time it's about Stone Cold Steve Austin's opinion on today's WWE surprising appearances and what I read. It says that Stone Cold Steve Austin over the years has never been one to hold back his true feelings about the WWE. That what made him such a beloved wrestler in the business, even after retirement. The Texas Rhino Snake, on a recent episode of his podcast show with Vince Russo, discussed how watered down and sometimes unrealistic the company has become over the last few years. Which is basically true, because we all complained about this for a long time. And for some reason, WWE refuse to change things. They only want for what's best for themselves. True story. I think this is what he says. It says they call it in the reality era, but it's anything but reality. And on the other note, going into unknown territory on uncharted waters back in the day. Whatever you're whether you're a fan or not of some of the storylines or angles we were shooting, they were edgy as hell, and we were afraid to push into those uncharted waters or territories. And if you're afraid to do that, if you're afraid to try to grow, if you're afraid to take a chance as a company, whether you're publicly traded or not, then you're failing to live up to your potential as a company. So true. And you know, to be honest with you, I definitely agree with Austin saying. Everything he's saying is on point. I just wish the company would get into the freaking thick skull and try to change things. I mean, because that's what the entertainment business is. If wrestling falls under the entertainment umbrella, people need to push the envelope, which is also true. Also, we reference his fight against Bret Hart at WrestleMania 31, where the match was taken into the crowd, and he meant to say WrestleMania 13, when the fight was fought through the crowd and covered in blood. The former WWE champion wants to see that unpredictable of sometimes walking the lines of dangers that brought the millions of wrestling fans during the Attitude Era. Austin was on the forefront of that, always pushing the envelope with his actions on a daily basis, which tremendously helps make the WWE brand what it is today. Like it is, you know what I'm saying? Part of it is true, but regardless, man, the company is still dead. You know what I'm saying? New Day sucks. John Cena sucks. Roman Reigns sucks. No, excuse me. The New Day sucks. Roman Reigns sucks. John Cena sucks. Vince McMahon sucks also, because he's a cancer to the franchise, and things do not change. I even made a rant video on Instagram about that, and not surprisingly, people liked it. So yeah. They are not edgy or realistic enough. Sorry, I'm talking like this because I got a piece of sour warhead candy in my mouth. The company has become too comfortable in staying within the script storylines than rather push the limits to the program. The WWE needs a shift in its accept, or else the business will continue to struggle to pull more fans. You know what? Here's my take on today's franchise. You got guys like John Cena, who is just killing the business with his stupidity, same old BS character, saying the same old BS promos, and without a doubt, Roman Reigns is basically doing the same thing too. And because listen, WWE will do whatever they want, whenever they want. I mean, we can't basically just force them or make them do it. Sometimes we can even write them a fan letter or ask for a change, and sometimes it just doesn't happen like that. In my honest opinion, they need to just change the freaking franchise. Or better yet, take it off USA. Or go back to Spike TV that used to be TNN. Shoot. I only got one issue with WWE, and the PG programming needs to change back to TV 14, and it needs to be a lot of swearing, a lot of blood, a lot of realistic action and storylines, and I feel like we're not getting any of that today because of Vince McMahon. The guy is 70 years old. He refused to change. He refused to retire. And what's even worse is John Cena refused to retire or put someone else over. It's always got to be about him going over rather than putting somebody else over. I mean, this is the second time he lost to AJ Styles, whether he had help or not. But the damage is already done. You know what I'm saying? And Cena fanboys are just the worst. Every time I drop an opinion on him, that they, Lord, I just quit. And then when I say something else about a certain somebody, they come at me. It's like, can a nigga have a certain opinion on social media about famous people? Look, the point I'm trying to make here is that Stone Cold was on point. Alright? He's right about on a lot of things. And sometimes things just need to change. Whether former WWE superstars or fans in general rant on things or not, it's never going to change. It will continue to suffer until the company will come to an end. Sometimes in the future. Because I feel like nowadays, WWE is now becoming the WCW of 2016. You know, when the Ruthless Aggression era started, everything changed. Everything was sky high. The ratings were sky high up until 2008, when things are just slowly going down, and then it just got all the way down. Like that Fat Joe song, all the way down, all the way down. And that's how I feel when the ratings are going down. 2-point ratings will never go up because things will never change. I'm sorry. I mean, Stone Cold's right on everything, you know. And that's basically the problem I have with today's WWE products. And yes, I still buy their games. No. I still buy their games regardless, but at the same time, I'd rather play the games than to watch the TV show, because like I said before, when the Ruthless Aggression started in 2002, everything was good until 2008 when things were going down. My concern with WWE, what's up, Dre? My concern with WWE is if things do not change, they will become another WCW. When rather TNA or somebody else will buy the franchise, then you're done. Because once you buy a wrestling company, all the former wrestlers will appear on another wrestling program. Same way with WCW appeared in the WWE programming around 2001, around early 99. And you got some stars from TNA like AJ Styles and Luke Gallows and whoever, like the Bullet Club. They also appeared in the WWE. Hold on. Listen, like I said before, things do not change or turn around for the franchise. Everything and every wrestler will go down as the worst wrestling company of all time. And the problem And the problem I have with people is that they support this PG crap too much. Even John Cena is one of the worst. In my opinion, Stone Cold is right, and y'all better appreciate it.